Who is the best player in the NBA? Alright squad, it's been a while since I last covered the league, and the NBA season will begin next month, and I'm super excited because after such a highly contentious off season, fans are eager to finally watch some basketball. But the question a lot of people have been asking all summer is, who's the best player heading into next season? It's hard. It's a hard question to answer because there's so many different ways you can tackle it, but that's why I'm here. And of course, no answer is objectively right except mine, of course. So let's get right to it. Now, any rational person might say that the MVP or most valuable player is considered the best in the league, and that is possible, but often not the case. There have been several seasons where MVPs were given out to the best player on the most dominant team during the regular season in terms of the amount of wins that they had, but that person isn't actually the greatest in terms of talent compared to other superstars in the game. And of course, there's the other side of this where a team that sucks ass during the season loses a lot of games, but is being carried by a person or player that many people believe is the best player in the game and not win MVP in the same year. So I'm not going to use this criteria. When deciding who the top dog is, the standards are simple. How good are you in all phases of the game? This of course includes offense, defense, playmaking, your overall value to the team, your consistency over the years, assuming your stats and performance have not fallen off. And when I put it that way, there are only three players who immediately come to my mind: Giannis, Steph Curry, and of course, the King. These stars have dominated the past couple of years in terms of winning, their value to the game of basketball, and understand squad, either one of them can be considered the best right now, but it's important to narrow the selection down. Curry is a legend. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. No doubt about it, he changed the game of basketball and how it's played. Four-time champion, and there is a possibility he will go down as the greatest point guard in history, surpassing Magic Johnson himself. But we still have to wait and see because Magic's dominance was historic and for only a short time period in which the NBA needed him in order to expand to new heights. The only reason Steph Curry comes in third on my list is because he's still viewed as a defensive liability. And to add to that, I don't believe he can, compared to the other two players, dictate the flow of a game, especially if you double team him and take him out the game. I feel like he's not as effective anymore. Now that leaves the final slot between LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo. This was very close, and you can't really go wrong with either. But the reason why I'm going to side with the King, taking out all my bias, truly taking all of it out, is because if you look at it in terms of totality, LeBron James has actually not lost a single step in his game. He is not as athletic as he once was, but who cares? Man consistently adjusts to the game and what defenses give him by relying on his greatest strength, in my opinion, which is his basketball IQ. LeBron James is the smartest NBA player to have ever touched a court and always makes the right play. Despite what critics say, he's also the clutchest player ever and has a better shot percentage than everyone else. For someone who is not considered a scorer, yeah, I'm talking about that guy. You don't make it to 8 straight NBA finals for no reason. I'm just saying. Giannis is no doubt a better defender than LeBron. I'm not saying that. But knowing when to make key stops with a championship on the line is the difference. You can't measure Bron's value to a team because, of course, it goes beyond tangibles as he's the best leader of the three. And then stats-wise, what is there to say? He's accumulated the most minutes in the history of the sport while maintaining his numbers. In fact, his numbers are actually going up. They're not going down. That is unbelievable. For someone who is entering their 19th season, you're fresh off a 30 points per game, 6 assists, 8 rebound per game campaign? My fucking God, I feel like I'm talking about the damn Terminator here, for Christ's sakes. This is the player that I want on my team regardless, and LeBron James is the best player in the NBA still. End of discussion.